Hello, hello, hello. Margaret Lloyd here with Eternal Shift, New Life Ahead. Welcome, welcome. Wednesday, January 22nd. And our nation is still in one piece. Yes. Inauguration Day survived. So, what we're going to talk about today, we're going to continue on reclaiming your life. Today we're going to reclaim your power, healing from trauma. This was all from because I want to give credit where credit is due. This is from HHT blog. And we're going to reclaim our power. Because we all have power. But when you're healing from a traumatic event, it can be hard to look at things from a different perspective. Yet when you do, profound relief comes. Absolutely. We have to have that profound relief. And I have to have my popcorn. Because it's about the only thing that doesn't upset my stomach. The healing process is multifaceted. Absolutely. And it can take time. And it will take time. Especially if you're hiding or ignoring your thoughts and feelings. I do not hide mine. I do not ignore them. I work through them. Because I have to. Because my trauma lasted 38 years. So I know it's going to take time. I ended the trauma 2.5 years ago. And I know that it's going to take time for it to go away. And it will. So this is the first step in reclaiming your power after trauma. And we have to regain our power. Learn how to move forward and heal with these tips. What is trauma? That's what a lot of people don't understand is what is trauma? I know what you want. I got my pretty girl here with me. My snicker girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. Suffering is a difficult concept to describe. It really is because we all suffer differently in different ways. But trauma can be the result of a single event, a chain of connected events, or a collection of conditions that create long-lasting damage to a person's mental, physical, social, spiritual, and emotional health. And that's what I went through. My ex-husband had me brainwashed early on in our marriage to do whatever he wanted. However he wanted, and whomever he wanted me to do. It started out with him taking control over the children. He decided he would be the one to discipline the children. And he did a bad job of disciplining them. He was mean and cruel. But he was so controlling with me from early on that if I did anything to correct what he was doing, that he would take the children away from me. He would make up stories that I was being a terrible parent to Tara, Keith, and Bo. So if he said jump, I said how high. I had to keep my family together. Yes, this is a lengthy term, but tragically, many of us have experienced one or more traumatic events as children. I did. My traumatic event as a child was watching my parents fight and my father try to push my mother down the stairs when she was chasing him around with a butcher knife. How's that supposed to make a 12-year-old feel? And in front of my friends. That now their parents are going to tell them they can't come to my house and play. Because we're evil people. The amount of personal suffering around us is alarming. But don't worry, you don't have to allow these events to make you feel helpless anymore. There are ways to move forward and heal. How self-empowerment can help. Anyone that you talk to might have a different definition of what empowerment means to them. Here we are using empowerment as a way to self-heal after trauma, where you begin to reclaim your power and take back control of your emotions. And that is the hardest part, controlling your emotions. Because let me tell you what, I went through days, nights, after my husband was arrested, of just crying for no reason. Just cry. It felt good. But this is going to feel even better. Empowerment is about making positive choices that will benefit you, believing in yourself, and setting goals to strive for a better tomorrow. At its core, empowerment is all about self-love. If you are overcoming trauma, you must learn to love yourself deeply, as this is a key part of being empowered. And I know some people probably think I love myself too much, but I don't. When you are empowered, you will be at peace and you will feel centered, rested and alert, tuned into your emotions, attuned and aware of the situations around you. A sense of perspective. The road to recovery may feel like a steep mountain to climb right now, but it's okay to take baby steps because we took baby steps to get in this condition that we're in now. We didn't lose our power overnight. It took baby steps. So, number one, understand your trauma. And I forgot to mention that Paige Cargoli wrote this article that I'm reading. So I want to give a shout out to Paige. The first step on every healing journey is to first understand your trauma. The first step on every healing journey is to first understand your trauma, working through it with a professional like Paige Cargoli can help you understand why what's happening to you has affected you and how to work through these feelings. And I do have a counselor that I am working with, and I will get clarifications on how to work through these. When you understand your trauma, you will learn that it wasn't your fault. Absolutely. The simple process of learning that everything in your life is not under your control can help you find self-empowerment and work towards healing. Number two, practice positive affirmations. Absolutely. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody else will. So, positive affirmations are needed. Many survivors of trauma have to deal with a lot of negative or destructive thoughts that often try to take over. Absolutely. Negative thoughts are always trying to take over. And I keep pushing them away. But those negative feelings still try to sneak in. And I tell them, go away, I don't need you. I need positive thoughts. I need positive thoughts like, you're doing great. You look great. I feel great. So you must overcome these unwanted beliefs and rewire your mind to think more positively if you want to feel more empowered. So you need to instead of thinking of yourself as lazy, uncaring, unloving, change those thoughts. change those thoughts to, I am feeling great. I look good. I'm happy. What? You not happy? Is Snickers not happy? Hey, it's okay. No, it's okay. That's somebody opening a car door. It's all right. It's outside. It's not inside. You can achieve this by frequently telling yourself encouraging statements. They are made to prevent your judgmental inner voice from disturbing your thoughts. Daily affirmations should be repeated. You should pay attention to what you're saying. You'll soon come to believe it. And here's some positive affirmations for anyone on a healing journey. I deserve to live a happy and loving life. My trauma does not define me. I love myself, my flaws included. I give myself permission to heal. I'm willing to forgive myself. I am kind to myself and others. I can move forward and heal. Move your body. Number 3. Exercise can release strong emotions in a healthy way. Some great physical exercises that you can do to work through trauma include kickboxing, running, walking, dance cardio, yoga. Don't force it. Instead, find something that feels good to do. Finding what's right for you may take some time, but you know when you do because of how it makes you feel. Note, engaging in physical activity should be considered self-care, and it is. Don't overwork yourself or use exercise as a punishment. Use it to have fun and provide your body and mind some love. Talk it out. When it comes to empowerment, don't underestimate the power of talking it out. Whether you talk to a friend, a family member, or a therapist, speaking honestly about how you feel can loosen your trauma's hold on you. This is a crucial step in eradicating the shame associated with trauma, which prevents people from experiencing true empowerment. And I do have quite a bit of shame with my trauma that I was forced to endure. Find someone you're comfortable with and explain how your trauma affects you. Ask for help when you need it. You are incredibly brave for being honest and putting your feelings into words. So be proud of yourself. Try something creative. It can be quite challenging to go through the jumble of emotions in your head, which is why many trauma survivors resort to art and creativity. You can channel how you feel into something else by creating. Whether you write, paint, sculpt, sketch, by doing so you can let go of your feelings and gain a deeper understanding of them. Creating can help you identify how you feel, even if you can't put it into words. Reclaim your power and heal. Don't let your trauma define who you are for the rest of your life. Nope. Move forward with healing and forgiveness. Okay. Move forward with healing forgiveness with the emotional polarity technique. Learn to let go of your trauma. Cutting the ties to your painful past. How does emotional polarity work? A holistic approach to anxiety and depression. That's what EPT is. So we're going to see how that works. So we'll learn tomorrow, we'll learn about what is EPT. Because I have intention I intend for us to learn how to take care of ourselves. We are definitely going to learn how to deal with this. And we'll work on that tomorrow. Today, I want you to think about what I've discussed today. I want you to think about how you can improve your life. I want you to think about, is there anything else you would like me to talk about? Because I want to talk about anything and everything, okay? I need you to help me to know what you want to hear. I want to help everybody become better human beings, because I know none of us are perfect human beings. I know I love God. I believe in God. I trust that God will help me through this, through my trials and tribulations, because I got them. I got them. I mean, I've been working so hard in the last 2.5 years to get past this trauma of my life. And I don't want any woman, young or old, to ever have to go through what I went through. I want the young women of this world to quit dressing like a hoochie mama. I want young women to dress themselves with respect. And by dressing with your butt hanging out, or whatever the latest style is, why? Why wear clothing that you can see through? Why wear clothing that shows everything the good Lord gave you? Don't do that. Leave something for the imagination. These guys don't want to see your boobs and your pussy and your butt. Use some imagination. Cover it up. They don't want to see it. They really don't. If you ask any man that is a real man and not a predator, a real man will say cover it up. A good Christian man will say cover it up. Now, a devil of a man, not so much. He wants to see it all. He doesn't want any imagination. He wants you to show it all. Good girl. Okay. You want liver? I give you liver. But I want y'all to just think about it. Think about how you dress and how males react to your dress. They don't want it to be all that. They really don't. So, peace, love. Keep your mind open. Know that I love you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I love comments, please. Love you all. Have a good day.